Good evening, and welcome to the second Sunday Songwriter Series, A Showcase. It's been another crazy month since last we got together. Just when we thought we had maxed out the insane meter, it somehow managed to go even further into the red. God knows what it's going to be like the next time we get together a month from now, but hopefully we'll be safely on track towards a better world. It's during times like these, of course, that we appreciate even more events like these that bring us together as a community where we can share our music and appreciate each other, be it as a songwriter, singer, musician, or an audience member. Or, as in the case with many of us, all of the above. And speaking of appreciating artists, it would be remiss of us not to mention the passing of two musical giants, whom we sadly lost earlier this week, both of whom died this past Tuesday, actually, October 6th. Of course, I'm talking about Johnny Nash, and of course, the great, he was a great singer-songwriter who gifted us with so many wonderful songs, including the all-time classic, I Can See Clearly Now. And who among us as musicians hasn't covered that? I know I've done it myself many, many times. Beautiful song. That bridge is just stunning. And of course, we also lost Eddie Van Halen, undoubtedly one of the greatest guitarists of all time, if not the greatest, which is what a number of posthumous testimonials are saying about this bona fide rock legend this week. And as you might know, Eddie and his brother Alex grew up right here in Pasadena, very close to where I live, and currently there's actually a memorial set up for Eddie not far from where I am right now. It's at a spot where way back in the 70s, Eddie and his brother, both teenagers at the time, came across a patch of newly poured concrete outside a liquor store, so they decided to write Van Halen in the wet cement. And even though they'd already started playing music together, their band wasn't yet named Van Halen, so that they were just writing their family name in the concrete. And amazingly, the inscription is still there to this day, more than 45 years later. I actually passed by there yesterday and I took this photo. You can see there Van Halen written there, etched in the cement. And somebody, I think, had put some black marker on that to make it stand out more, but it's very prevalent, and you can see where people are leaving flowers, guitar picks, balloons, photographs, and one person even left an electric guitar. And there are many dedications that people have written on the sidewalk in chalk all around it. And there's also been gatherings outside the Van Halen family home, which is just a block away from there. And I don't know who lives there now, but it's where the brothers grew up and where they started their band. And so the house is actually just around the corner from there. And there was a group of people just hanging out in front of the house, leaving flowers, writing with chalk on the driveway and the sidewalk, and whoever lives there now is being very tolerant of it, and we do appreciate that, paying respects. And if you'd like to visit the spot where Eddie wrote his name all those years ago, it's near the corner of Allen and Villa Street here in Pasadena. And the flowers probably won't be there for much longer, but I'm sure the inscription in the concrete will be there for a long, long time to come, just like the music of Van Halen, which has left an indelible mark on rock music history. And we appreciate Eddie Van Halen and, of course, Johnny Nash for all they have given to us through their music. May they rest in peace. And, of course, as always, the music continues. Even during these crazy times when music venues are still on lockdown, some 7 months later. Whoever would have thought? They told us 2 weeks and it's been 7 months thus far. So we are always so very, very grateful for the opportunity to still be able to participate and experience the second Sunday Songwriter Series. And we are only able to do that because of Dolly and JJ at Divine Rebel Music, who consistently and tirelessly work to bring us all together. They give us a platform to showcase our songs, and they provide an opportunity for audiences to experience new music, discover new artists, or hear more from the artists that they already know and love. Later in the show, of course, we're going to check in with them, as we always do over at HQ in Van Nuys. But we're going to get the show rolling. It's going to be a great show tonight with a wide variety of videos, some featuring songwriters performing their own songs, and some feature non-songwriters performing covers, and some even feature songwriters who are choosing to present a cover rather than play their own song. And we're very happy to have all those variations this evening at the second Sunday Songwriter Series, a showcase, as we are calling it now. And if you'd like to be part of it, if you would like to submit a video for next month's showcase, please go to divinerebelmusic.com/showcase. And we know it's a trying time for so many people, and we want to help shift the mindset if this is possible. So our next optional theme will be comedy/funny songs. Now, we all need a good belly laugh, and maybe next month we'll need it even more. It just depends on how it all goes. And join our mailing list, of course, if you would like. Just go to divinerebelmusic.com, and you can follow Divine Rebel Music on the usual social platforms, at Divine Rebel Music. And you can subscribe to the YouTube channels at Divine Rebel Music, and also youtube.com/Owen Dara. That's my YouTube channel, and in conjunction with Divine Rebel Music, we're presenting some of the shows on both the YouTube channels, and we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so that we can monetize what we are doing, and only you can help us with that. We're a ways away from 1,000 each, but if you would be so kind as to go to both of those, now it's there in the comments. Dolly has very kindly put it up, and just click and subscribe. We would very, very much appreciate it. Should also mention that tips are appreciated and help support our hardworking team. The links are also up there, or they will be soon. So if you can afford it, kindly tip. If you can't, that's absolutely fine. We're more than happy to have you with us. And we're going to go right into the program now. As I said, it's a great program, and we're starting off with one of the great artists that lives in Southern California. It's Karen Tobin, and let me tell you a little bit about her. First, she sent a message to read. All the artists who sent in messages for us to read, we're just delighted. I love reading the artist messages, so thank you. Not mandatory, of course. So if you didn't send in a message, don't feel bad. I can just make stuff up about you, and that's fun for me too. So the message that Karen sent is Outskirts of Town is a song about forbidden young love. Karen looks forward to being able to play it live with my band in front of an audience someday soon. I would like to thank Dolly and JJ for all their efforts to keep the songwriter community united by hosting this wonderful series. And thanks to Owen Dara, thank you, Karen, for being such an entertaining host. Oh, I'm blushing now. You can check out more about Karen at KarenTobinmusic.com. She's a singer-songwriter. She's a veteran of the Los Angeles country music scene, and she's a former recording artist with Artista Records, New York, and Atlantic Records in Nashville. Wow, what a career, what a history. And during the pandemic, Karen has been doing she's been doing actually a remote recording project with some of her fellow bandmates. And Outskirts of Town, which is the song we're about to hear, is the first one that they've completed. We're looking forward to hearing this. Thank you, Karen, for submitting. And I know you're going to enjoy this. This is Karen Tobin with Outskirts of Town.
Hi, my name is Karen Tobin, and this is my song called Outskirts of Town.
just where to go. They made it secret 'cause they must hide all the love they feel inside. Every night on the outskirts of town, they have a love forbidden, so they must keep it hidden. No one can know, so they must go. They made it secret 'cause they must hide all the love they feel inside. Every night on the outskirts of town. Every night on the outskirts of town.
And that was Karen Tobin with Outskirts of Town. And wow, what a wonderful video to go with. A great sound. Always good to hear Karen. And moving right along now, next we have Mario Rojas. And the song, well, before I tell you the song, I should tell you that you can check out Mario at mariorojasmusic.com, and you can find all Mario's music on his website, YouTube, and all your favorite listening platforms. And do check him out. This is actually my first time having Mario on the show, and looking forward to it. This is Mario Rojas, and the song is called Living Here in the Promised Land.
I will try this.
Yes, as Mario said, something like that. I love it. I love when performers go, it goes something like this, and then they just don't have to get it right. But that was beautiful. Thank you, Mario, Mario Rojas, and that was Living Here in the Promised Land. And as I said, you can check out Mario at his website, mariorojasmusic.com, and you can also find Mario's music on his website, YouTube, and all of your favorite listening platforms. Thank you, Mario. We hope to see you back next month with an optional comedy song, if you so choose to do that. But if not comedy song, then that's fine. We're going to move right along now with one of our regulars, and should I say one of our favorites. We nicknamed this gentleman Dr. Blues because he is in fact also a doctor as well as like a hot guitarist, blues guitarist. He writes songs. We always enjoy seeing him, and he's a big part of Divine Rebel Music's showcases. Has been in the past when we were doing it live out there in Ocean View. It's so long now I can hardly remember that. This is actually our 7th month doing it online, and we always look forward to hearing Bill, to seeing Bill. And if you ever run into Bill, he's a great guy to have a chat with. This is Bill Lieneberg, and before I tell you the name of the song, here's his message. Thanks to Steve and JJ for the impeccable accompaniment. So this is Bill, and he's going to be performing with Steve and JJ. The song is called Money and Me.
Right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How money and me always have been dynamic duo. Pretty good friends, but things sort of happen now and again. For a while, our relationship ends. I tell her, please come back where you belong. I'm sorry for each little thing I've done wrong. You know I can't take it when you are gone. Forgive me whatever I've done, yeah, money and me. She comes back in time. We start off real slow, take little cat steps because we both know we gotta be easy, go with the flow. If we're gonna get on with the show, yeah, money and me. I spend far too much time without her. She'll run off and leave me all in a pickle. I call her my lady, but she's so doggone fickle. And we have some good times that I won't deny, and I hold on to her. At least I sure try. Things will happen, just don't know why. She leaves without saying goodbye. And money and me always have been a pretty good couple, and often come friends. Things will get testy now and again. I wonder just how it will end. For money and me, yeah, money and me.
And it's me again. I'm actually shocked. Moving on, because we do play some of the videos back to back, but this particular one, it's coming back to me, but I'm glad that it did because I really enjoyed hearing those guys again. And as I said, if you ever run into Bill and you want to have a chat with him, he's a good guy to talk to. He's very supportive of Divine Rebel Music and these shows. So we do appreciate you, Bill. And thank you again to his backup, JJ and Steve. And next we have Sibel. And Sibel actually is going to sing this song that she wrote some time ago called Simply Blues. And she says it's an acoustic pop song and she hopes we enjoy it. She says best wishes. And of course, you can check out Sibel, facebook.com/Sibel.music with 2 C's at the end. That's MUSIC, 2 C's, the end of music. And Sibel has been described as an acoustic pop singer, songwriter who likes to play covers and original songs. And I think you're going to enjoy this. This is Sibel, and the song is called It's a Blues.
It's time to sing a timeless blues. Turn on your radio and sing along. From the heart to the ears, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's time to sing a funny blues. For the words don't like a parachute. With a smile in the face, yeah, yeah, yeah. Timeless blues, timeless blues, timeless blues, timeless blues, timeless blues, timeless blues, yeah. It's time to sing a timeless blues. Grab your guitars and microphones. From the heart to the ears, yeah, yeah, yeah. There's many reasons to be alive. There's many reasons to be alive. It's timeless blues. There's many reasons to be alive. There's many reasons to be alive. It's timeless blues. Oh yeah.
And that was Sibel with It's a Blues. Thank you so much, Sibel, and we look forward to hearing more from you, maybe next month with something comedic. I know there are many performers in our group that are well capable of doing comedic songs, and we've got one coming up soon. Not right now, but pretty soon, and maybe this next person is also. We look forward to hearing what she has this month, but maybe possibly a comedy song next month. No pressure. And we're going to hear from Deb Seymour, and you can check out Deb Seymour at debseymourmusic.com. But do join Deb for her Halloween happy hour live stream on Sunday, October 25th. That's going to be 5 p.m. PDT, which is Pacific Daylight Time. And I assume the clocks haven't changed. I think they're changing November 1st, which is then it's going to be known as Pacific Standard Time, PST. Now, I didn't know this till our very own JJ Shock pointed this out to me at the beginning of our live streams, and I said it's not supposed to be PDT, it's supposed to be PST, but what do I know? I'm a friggin' immigrant to this coast and to this country. So JJ educated me on that, so it's PDT. I assume the clocks are not going to change yet, and Dolly's also messaging me. Also, people text me. Oh yeah, okay. She's multitasking. She's working hard behind the scenes. As I said, we're gonna chat with them later on, and we're gonna tell them how much we appreciate them because this is fun for us. We're all watching. We're having fun. We're enjoying. We're chatting. They're in that hot boiler room type environment, working all the buttons behind, and I know how hard that is. I did the lighting for a show one time, for a live show on the Hollywood Fringe Festival, because a friend who had done lighting for my show said, oh, I need you to do the lighting for that. And man, the cues, the pressure, when it goes live, it's a lot of... Okay, anyway, chat. So, do join Deb for her Halloween happy hour live stream. As I said, October 25th, 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and you can check that out on facebook.com/Deb Seymour Music. And we need more Halloween shows, so do check that out. And we're going to hear from Deb right now. This is Deb Seymour, and the song is called Calico Shadow.
Hello, Divine Rebel Music. I'm Deb Seymour. Thanks for having me on your show, your open mic. This is the month of October where things go bump and ooh in the night. Here's a song about just that. Beware. There's a calico shadow that follows me. Wherever I go, there it will be. On silent feet, with a doleful stare, a calico shadow follows me everywhere. There's a calico shadow that's set to pounce on anything that moves around, whether it be friend or enemy. That calico shadow, she's protecting me. What does she think? What does she see when those green eyes stare at me? I'm not alone, there is no doubt. A calico shadow follows me about. That calico shadow, she once got duped. Took a little ride down the laundry chute, but in an instant flashed back upstairs. That calico shadow slips in everywhere. What does she think? What does she see when those green eyes stare at me? I'm not alone, there is no doubt. A calico shadow follows me about. Calico shadow is fast asleep, tucked in a ball down at my feet. But I don't dare breathe or start to stir, or that shadow just might wake and purr. What does she think? What does she see when those green eyes stare at me? I'm not alone, there is no doubt. A calico shadow follows me about. A calico shadow follows me about. A calico shadow, she's the cat's meow. Yes, beware, beware, beware the terror that is the cat. Anyway, thank you so much for having me on. You can find my music at debseymourmusic.com and at facebook.com, Deb Seymour Music. Do visit me for your dose of heartfelt folk music whimsy. I'd be glad to see you. Have a lovely month. Goodbye.
Hey everybody, Rags here. Long time no see. Hi Dolly. Dolly, thanks for asking me to do this. The song is a new one. It's called In My Mind's Eye. In my mind's eye, I'm young and spry, not this grizzled face you see, handsome as all get out. I look about 23. I'm patient, kind all the time. No one disagrees. In my mind's eye. In my mind's eye, I'm a generous guy. Give you the shirt right off my back, unless of course I needed more. So what the hell is wrong with that? I give my all to a fault, and that's just a natural fact. In my mind's eye, inside my mind I'm friendly and sincere. Inside my mind I love how I appear. The view is spectacularly clear. You should come and hang out with me here. In my mind's eye, I'm a straight-up guy, honest as the day is long. Opinions, well, I got 'em. I am seldom wrong. I'm cool, I'm hot, no, I am not a clueless old white guy. In my mind's eye, inside my mind, I don't count the years. Inside my mind, spring is always here. The view is spectacularly clear. Pull up a chair, pour yourself a beer. In my mind's eye, I'm so woke. In my mind's eye, did you call me an old goat? In my mind's eye, them's fighting words, sonny. And there you have it. Y'all take care of yourselves. Rags out.
Rags out. Them's fighting words, Sonny. I love it. I gotta say, of Rags, I always enjoy seeing Rags play. I've seen him play a number of times live back in the day, and always enjoyed. And I say this to Rags, and I'll say it to you. And I think he likes the moniker. That is quite a moniker. Or the what I have assigned to him is Rags is the guy that your parents hope you don't turn out to be, because he's kind of a traveling troubadour, lives a lot of time in the van. But to me, like as a singer-songwriter, I'm like, I want to be Rags. And I was telling some people one time about like how awesome Rags were, and then people started saying Rags is Owen's man crush, and I just got very embarrassed about it. And now I'm telling you, what am I doing? Anyway, always enjoy seeing Rags Rosenberg, and just love his songs, loves his music. And before that, Deb Seymour, wow. It's so funny. I mean, she's just got this great timing and this great personality that I didn't know. And I was so excited to see that. So much enjoyed that also. You can check Rags out at ragsandbonesmusic.com. He was known as the Rags and Bones Man, which really suited his lifestyle and his songs. Now he's Rags Rosenberg, and delighted to have him on the show, as we are with all our guests. And this next guest, speaking of comedy, because next month, the optional theme is comedy. I know I keep saying that, but it's very pertinent now with this person that's coming up, because she is one of the funniest performers that we have in our community. I saw her live one time at the Coffee Gallery, and it was hilarious. She was just riffing on these lyrics, and then I think she did the chorus of a Tom Waits song. And I've seen her online do some very, very funny things. And I don't know what this song is coming up, but I can tell you that it's certainly a very timely song because of the title. Before I tell you the title, I just want to let you know her details. You can check out Judy Nazimitz at judynazimitsmusic.com, and good luck with spelling that. So hopefully it'll come up in the comments. And for something completely different, you got to check out Judy's video online, and it's called I'm Lost, and it's on YouTube, and it's very, very funny. And I don't know what to expect here, but as I said, this is going to be a timely song. I can tell because of the title. The title is Cooped Up. This is Judy Nazimitz.
I'm feeling cooped up in my place, afraid I have to face another day without another human being. I'm feeling cooped up in my place. I got a lot of space, but alone just ain't so good for my well-being. I'm not good for for anything when I'm alone. My window shades are open. I'm gazing and I'm hoping someone looks inside and sees me, waves and calls me on the phone. No one's walking on the street. I hear no sounds of feet skipping happily on sidewalks out my door. No one's walking on the street. Wait a second, that's a tweet. Birds are singing and I wanna hear some more. I'm stepping outside to hear those birdies cheep. Songs loud and clear, no traffic near. I shall take the leap. I'm back, cooped up in my place. A lady punched me in the face. She was sitting on the stoop, so I sat too. I'm back, cooped up in my place. She called me a disgrace. Stay 6 feet away from me, and I from you. So I'm back in my place, just like before. Instructed in this instance to keep a social distance. I vow to never venture out my front door anymore. Cooped up in my place, back cooped up in my place. I'm cooped up in my place, afraid to interface. I'm cooped up in my place, cooped up in my place. I'm cooped up in my place.
Well, hello. I guess some people are starting to play out already a little bit here and there, and I'm really enjoying seeing that. But what I would really love to do is just get out and play, but it isn't time yet. I know that's true for a lot of us, and I sure do miss playing out. If I was playing out much, I would be singing this song more than I have been singing it lately, and I just felt like dragging it up and singing it for you today. It's a co-write with Susan T. Bull. You might have heard it a time or two already. It's called The Music, The Bottle, and You. It's Saturday night, and I'd be feeling alright if I just wasn't feeling so blue. But I won't shed a tear, 'cause my friends are all here. The music, the bottle, and you. The music always helps me remember the times. The bottle always helps me forget. And I know you're long gone, but your memory hangs on. And I'm not nearly over you yet. But pride is a sin, so let the good times begin. Let's drink to the love we once knew. Let's have a toast to the ones I love most. The music, the bottle, and you. 1:45, and we're still having fun, the way all the fun people do. I've turned down the lights, we're all in for the night. It's just me and the regular crew. The radio is playing a blast from the past. It's the story of all we've been through. It's all in the game, and ain't that a shame? Our love was too good to be true. But I ain't gonna worry. Let's drink and be merry, and let's make us a new memory or two. Let's make a toast to the ones I love most, the music, the bottle, and you. Let's make a toast to the ones I love most, the music, the bottle, and you. Cheers, y'all.
And cheers to you, Pat, too. I wish I had some kind of a libation to cheers you now. But, you know, we'll get together in a pub eventually, and we'll be able to do that. Always love hearing Pat Nason's songs. That, of course, was The Music, The Bottle, and You. Beautiful and lighthearted and deep in so many ways. You can check out more of Pat at patnasonsongs.com. You can also look him up on YouTube at youtube.com/ wait for it, Artie Havarti1. Artie Havarti, ARTIEHAVARTI1. The man has a sense of humor. You can also check out his really excellent EP. It's called Here and Now. It's produced by our very own JJ Shock, and it's featuring Pat along with a seriously hotshot band. Believe me, it's well worth checking out, and you can find it streaming on SoundCloud, iTunes. iTunes? Sure, why not? With Pat Nason, you never know. He's the guy who could do it. I always say, Pat told me this story just recently, a couple of months ago, actually. We were FaceTime like this. Actually, he was on another show, and I was interviewing him. And apparently, at the Playboy Mansion, he's known as Nace, because he went in there, and they said, okay, well, you got to... He was interviewing Hugh Hefner, and then the people said, well, he likes to be called Hef, so you got to call him Hef. So they said to Pat Nason, and what should he call you? And he said, Nace. And he just came up with that in the moment. So I think we should call him Nace. I love it. Wonderful, wonderful to hear from Pat. And of course, Judy before that. What a great lineup we have today so far. It's about to get a lot worse, believe me. Because the guy coming up next, well, let's hold off, actually, because you don't want to see him right away. This is your chance maybe to go to the bath. Well, no, not yet, because... we're going to, as I said, we're going to check in with Dolly and JJ, who are bringing us all together. They're a wonderful couple. They're hardworking, and it's only because of them that we're able to participate and experience the Second Sunday Songwriter Series each month, each and every month, as they consistently, tirelessly work to bring us all together, and we do appreciate that. So let's check in with them, and we'll give them a big virtual round of applause when we see them. This is Dolly and JJ at Divine Rebel Music headquarters in Van Nuys. Hi, guys. What a big round of applause there. See,
I can hear it. I can hear it.
Oh, you can? Well, okay, good. Well, you see, people are able to comment, but I'm not, because, you know, I'm just going through StreamYard, so, like, I'm not able to respond to the comments. But I can say, nicely, Pat Nason, nicely played, Owen.
Yeah, I saw that.
Man, that was funny, that story. I wish Hef had given me a nickname, but he didn't. Anyway, so...
Have you met Hugh Hefner?
I have not met Hef,
well,
no.
Well, then that's why.
Yeah, well...
I'm sure he would give you a nickname.
What would I be? Dar? Like Dara? Dar?
No,
oh, you're Hef, I'm Dar.
Oh.
Well, it wouldn't really work. It wouldn't be the same thing. Anyway, enough of my crap. How are you guys doing?
We're good.
Yeah.
It's
Good.
Sunday.
Good.
But it feels like every day of the week right now.
Yes, yes, I know.
feel
Isn't
much
it funny? It's just the mail doesn't come, and then I wonder, why is there no mail?
I think that's the only thing that starts the clock over, you know.
Yeah, and I think, it's either the end of the world or it's Sunday, and probably with the year we're having is the end of the world.
Let's hope not. Let's hope we get a fresh start, you know.
It's so great, that there's you got Honey Bunny there, and as time goes on, your hair gets closer and closer to the same color as the dog. You're like,
I'm just letting, I'm going, sort of all natural, but
Yeah, you're
sometimes I
like-
throw in a little color.
you look
Blue,
like a
red,
real
pink.
family now. I was going to say, well, I saw on the list that the videos coming up for you guys, and the one JJ, my God, I saw that at the Roadhouse series on Thursday night. And when I saw that, I said, this guy either had to be like an artist or like a chemistry or biology professor or something.
Or crazy guy.
Or we're going with like the crazy Beethoven.
Yeah, it looks very neat now, but man, this video coming up, it's coming up very soon. People watching are just going to love it. Look, I've been talking all night. Tell me, what do we have to announce, my friends?
What do we have to announce? Well, you've already announced the tip jar. Thank you for doing that. It's helping us pay some of the bills, right? Because we're all sort of in the same boat.
Yes,
at least
we
as
are.
artists. But also, as Owen said, if what we would really like also is I'm going to go ahead and repost our YouTube links. If you guys can subscribe, if you haven't subscribed yet, that would be really helpful. We do
Yes.
want to get to 1,000 so we can start monetizing and then we won't have to ask for tips. But for now, that's what we've got. So yeah.
So once we have
I'm gonna
1,000 subscribers each, we'll just basically we'll kick back. We'll do these shows. We'll
That's
probably
right.
do them from some island in the Caribbean if they ever let us back there,
Well, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
wouldn't it?
Hey, you know what? If we get a place in the Caribbean, everyone's invited.
Oh man, wouldn't that be something? Second Sunday Songwriter series in Jamaica.
I'm looking at all these comments. Hey, everybody, we miss everyone.
Isn't that? Oh, something's coming up on my phone. Oh no, it's just a news story. LeBron James has won his 4th NBA title. Well, that's exciting.
Good for him.
Do you know what I read actually? Speaking of Jamaica, Johnny Nash was the first non-Jamaican artist to record in Kingston. He was that good a reggae artist that he was like accepted over there and basically one of the team, even though he was born, I think, in Texas.
Yeah, I think I can see that clearly.
Ah, yes! I was hoping you would do it, JJ. That is a good joke. And it was on the tip of my tongue, and I thought, no. It's going to come better. It's going to be better out of the mouth of the man with the crazy hair and the dog on his arms.
I think we're all a little crazy right now.
Oh, we're just nuts. I feel like I'm totally nuts every day. More and more nuts.
Well, it's okay, but at least we're all crazy together.
Yeah.
I'm-
You know what? You know what this is like? It's like when you're in the car and you turn on the radio, listen to some music, and the DJs are just going on with all this annoying banter, talking about their weekend, and you're just like, just play the friggin' music, will you? We're those people now.
But this is okay. We won't talk for long, but we're this is all part of the music community, and as I'm seeing all these comments, it's all people we know and love.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they're okay with seeing some, conversation and just us being human.
Yeah, and also the longer we talk, the more we're going to be able to put back my music video because I'm next. So it's actually to their benefit if we talk more, and then maybe they can go to the bathroom during my video.
I think we should bring Owen on, right, everybody? We
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
see his video.
Sing, Owen, sing.
See, even Deb Seymour said, yes, all crazy together.
Yeah, that's true. And I haven't met Deb, but she
wait.
seems crazy just from her video.
Did you say, Judy, in Jamaica, she is known as Sweet Taste.
Oh, I like
Judy,
it.
we're going to have to find that, hear a little bit about that sometime.
Yeah, we got to get some background. See, we got Pat Nason's story from the Playboy Mansion. So we got
All right, this is great. All right. We love you guys.
All right.
And I'm glad y'all are here and watching with us. And I think we should watch Owen's video.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll introduce it, and Yeah, I got to tell you. Oh, it's good. It's about to take a little bit of a dark turn now. We've been
wait.
having fun up to this.
Wait, no. I have to tell you because your man crush. He even said, "Bring on Owen."
Oh,
You've
Rags.
got to bring Owen.
Isn't that funny? I'll never live that down. I think it
You know
was...
what? I have, who doesn't have a crush on Rags?
I know.
think men and women alike have a crush on Rags. So
I know it was, you know who it was? It was Sharon Hanna posted it on Facebook because Rags, but you know, he does these great things from the Rags on the road and like always get, because he's on the road and he's going to a music festival or something and like, you know, Texas or whatever. And he's Rags on the road and it's like 5 a.m. and he's just got this desert highway ahead. And I was always like tuning into those things. And then Sharon Hanna posted, oh, it's Rags, Owen's man crush. And then I was just like, oh my God, they must know I'm stalking. I've got to stop. Maybe this is, what is that thing that thing that's on Netflix that everyone's talking about the social media thing?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember that.
I bet that's on my profile. This guy stalks Rags. We're those people when you're in the car and you're waiting for the music to come on and they're just bullshitting. That's us now.
That is us right now.
We should move on, but let's chat later. I'm actually loving this. Love you guys. Miss you.
I think Rags is enjoying it too. Love you.
Okay, good.
All right, we'll see you guys soon.
All right, see you guys. Okay, now I've got to introduce myself. This is the strangest thing possibly that I ever do. And, you know, I kind of joke about my songs and I go, yeah, well, this now. Bathroom break, go to bed. But this one, okay, I'm just going to read what I wrote in my message because it's a little bit emotional. I have not shared this song much at all. But this song is the one closest to my heart, the one that of all the songs that I've written. So I wrote this because my father passed away in 2003, and 2 days from now, the 13th of October, and actually in Ireland, it's the eve of his anniversary. It was October 13th in 2003, and I went back there along with the rest of my family, and we were in the hospice in Cork City, and my dad was very okay with his his impending death, and he was very open about it, very comfortable and accepting about it. It was actually incredible. What a lesson in death that he taught us. I have to say that. And so he said at his funeral, he asked me if I'd like to sing. And I said, I was actually honored because he's never asked me to sing at anything before. And I think it was because it was the only time that he could actually be there, but he wouldn't have to listen to me. So I said, well, what will I sing? And we both love Irish music. I learned a lot of Irish songs from my dad. And we were talking about different Irish songs, and it couldn't be too sad, but it also couldn't be too happy. And, you know, if it can't be sad, that's like 85% of the Irish repertoire out the window right there. So after going back and forth about different songs, I said, well, maybe I'll write you a song. And he said, yes, write a song. That'd be great. So we started writing a song, and then a couple of days later, he took a bad turn, a little sooner than we expected. And I had just finished writing the lyrics of the song, and we rushed to the hospice, and I had it on a disc, and I gave it to the receptionist there, and I said, can you print this for me? And she printed out the lyrics. And as the lyrics came out of the printer, in that moment, my sister-in-law came in and said, oh, and you have to come now. It's happening. You have to come. And I had the lyrics in my hand, and my sister said, if you're going to read in the lyrics, this is the time. And I did. And it was the very last thing that he heard. My brothers actually think it was the song that killed him, which maybe it was. My dad had a great sense of humor, and he would have loved that, but he got to hear the lyrics of this song, and I was in Ireland earlier this year visiting my mother, and at the end of February, just before the lockdown, actually, we got back just before the lockdown in March, and I did a gig over there at a place called the Spalpeen Fánach in Cork City, and I did this song. There were some people there that knew my dad, and it's maybe one of the few times that I performed it live. Anyway, being that his anniversary is coming up the day after tomorrow, this is the song that I wanted to submit and to share with you today. It's a song called The Potter's Hand.
Unmolded clay taken from the land,
turned to magic by the potter's hand. He hums his tune and he spins his wheel. We want all his dreams turn real, a world of hearts forever held by the potter's hand. And after all the work's been done, the potter's voice, it turns to song. He sings of Ireland's ancient plight, heroes that keep us safe at night. A turning world is held in time by the potter's hand. Nalig Maher, Beg to Gadyo in our green, wake us diat, dan kjol is done spree, Mavil of wake is marish bond to Antli. Now the potter, he goes back to the land, turned to clay by heaven's hand. Still his spinning wheel turns on, still we sing his endless song, a world of hearts forever held by the potter's hand. Nalig Maher, to Gadyo in our green, wake us diat, dan kjol is done spree, Mavil of wake is marish bond to Antli. Though I stand on this empty beach, there's nothing seems beyond my reach. White horses dance upon the sea, they whisper of all he gave to me. All this world I'm guided through by the potter's hand. Nalig Maher, Beg to Gadyo in our green, wake us diat, dan kjol is done spree, Mavil of wake is marish bond to Antli. Mavil of wake is marish bond to Antli. So much.
Little boxes. Little boxes on a hillside, little boxes made of ticky-tacky, little boxes on the hillside, little boxes all the same. There's a pink one and a green one and a blue one and a yellow one, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky and they all look just the same. And the people in the houses all went to the university where they were put in boxes and they came out all the same. And there's doctors and lawyers and business executives, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky and they all look just the same. And they all play on the golf course and drink their martinis dry, and they all have pretty children, and the children go to school, children go to summer camp and then to the university where they are put in boxes and they come out all the same. And the boys go into business and marry and raise a family in boxes made of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. There's a pink one and a green one and a blue one and a yellow one, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky. They all look just the same, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same.
Okay. Now here you go again, you say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel it, but listen carefully to the sound of your loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what you hate, what you lost, and what you hate, and what you lost. Now here I go again, I see a crystal vision. I keep my visions to myself. It's only me who wants to wrap around your dreams and have you any dreams you'd like to say. Oh, like a heartbeat drives you mad in the stillness of remembering of what you hate and what you lost and what you hate, what you lost. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing.
Say bye-bye.
Wow. What can we say to that? Absolutely amazing. Dolly Ramirez. The song is Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. And as we know, Dolly is a singer-songwriter with Cool House. She is an interpreter of songs, an incredible interpreter of songs, and she's Lady Boss of Divine Rebel Music. And you can join the Divine Rebel Music family at divinerebelmusic.com. And that was just stunningly beautiful. And the dog, Honey Bunny, just there enjoying it. Wow, that was just wonderful. And before that, we had JJ Shock, also wonderful performance of Little Boxes, written by Malvina Reynolds. And you probably know this, or you might remember, there was a Showtime show called Weeds, Mary Louise Parker in the lead, and it was about growing weed, basically. And that was the theme song that they had in the opening. That's the first time I ever heard it. And maybe that's why JJ relates to it so well. Does it so well. Really a wonderful job with a very creative video and totally rocking the Nutty Professor look right there. That's a really, really excellent. And JJ, as you might know, he's a singer-songwriter with Cool House also. He's a producer and multi-instrumentalist. And you can check out JJ at facebook.com/Shockwave Studios. And wonderful couple of artists. And I want to thank you, everybody, for the comments also. We all do appreciate the comments. Dolly, JJ, and I, as we are, we can't really respond to comments right now. At least my current situation is such. Maybe they just don't care about you and they don't want to. But no, I think it's such that we're doing this through StreamYard, and so it doesn't give us a place to comment back. But we really do appreciate the comments. And thank you, everybody who commented on The Potter's Hand. I forgot to mention my dad was actually a potter. So I was inspired. And the chorus was actually in Gaelic, just in case you thought you were having a stroke. It actually was Gaelic, and it's the language my dad preferred to speak. So I wrote the chorus in Gaelic. Thank you all so much. We're going into the second half of the show now, and we want to remind you that tips are appreciated. They help support our hardworking team. And also, if you would like to submit, just a reminder, a video for the next monthly showcase, that'll be the second Sunday of November, please go to divinerebelmusic.com/showcase, and that's just come up in your comments there. And we would love to hear from you. And as we said, there is an optional theme, and that is comedy, something funny. But of course, it's not mandated. So whatever you care to submit, we will be happy to get and to play. Moving on now, this next artist has become somewhat of a regular, at least in the last couple of months, and we always enjoy hearing from her. She has sent a message. This is Irene Espirito. Is that how you say it? Espirito? Okay, last month I learned how to say it, and then I kind of forgot. Espiritu, that's it. It just came to me. Irene Espiritu. Wow, that is just a beautiful name. And she is a lovely songwriter too, and singer-songwriter. And this is her message. She said, thank you to Dolly, JJ, and Owen. Happy All Souls Day. Love and peace, Irene. And you can check out Irene at ireneespiritu.com. Streaming every Sunday from 5 to 5:30 Pacific Time, and Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific Time. That's the third, and the third Tuesday will be via Zoom. So that's a lot to take in, but it's there in the comments. So copy, paste it, and keep that and check her out. You're really going to enjoy her. It's my second time actually seeing her this week. She was also part of the Roadhouse series on Thursday night and did a wonderful job. And so please welcome Irene Espiritu, and the song is called All Souls Day.
This is the very first holiday song I've ever written, and it's called All Souls Day. It's for our loved ones that have passed on, but still with us in spirit. Rise early this morning, our day has come. This time we can't be late. We'll rule the earth and skies today. in celebration of Old Souls Day. And we'll glide along the highways over the Golden Gate. The canyons echo our voices across the oceans to see them again. Hello, my brother. Hello, dear friends. Glad we could spend this time together. I smell the flowers you placed on my grave, and I smile when you mention my name. And we'll glide along the highways over the Golden Gate. The canyons echo our voices across the oceans to see you again. Lover, lover, how have you been? Sure is nice to see you smile again. A fresh new start with sweet company and a brand new love to set you free. And we'll glide along the highways over the Golden Gate. The canyons echo our voices across the oceans to see them again. Across the oceans to see you again. Thank you so much for listening. You all take care.
Hey everybody, I got a world premiere release of my new single today. Hope you dig it. It's called The Flower People and it goes like this. If I could pray, will I be on my knees, laughing and crying, baby, it's the same release. Been buried by the neon, and it started to show. After all the shit we've been through, you should know. There are all the flower people that have their gone.
that was Christ Mohas, The Flower People. And as he said, this is the introducing the premiere of his new single, The Flower People, written and recorded by Christ Mohas. And you can check out Christ at facebook.com, Christ.Mohas, and that is CRIST.MOSHOS, or at facebook.com/Broken Arrow Band SoCal. So Broken Arrow Band SoCal. And very much enjoyed that. First time that I've actually seen Chris, and hope that we'll get him back. And coming back, we have one of the artists that has submitted in the past, and fairly new to Divine Rebel Music, I believe, in Second Sunday, but we have heard from him before, and glad that he submitted another song. It's Tad Foster, or Thad Foster, Thad, depending on what kind of the world. Yeah. See, I grew up, we didn't say our TH is 33. That's how I spoke, and people made so much fun of me that I had to learn to say my H. Thad Foster. It was hard. And he says his message is that he's glad that we're here. You can check him out at thadfoster.com, and his next virtual show is Homemade 16 on October 18th, 2020 at 7 p.m. And you can find that on facebook.com, Thad Foster. This is Thad Foster. The song is called Standing Strong.
Happen that make you weak. You shake your head in disbelief. A night for dancing, smiling and fun. But as the shots rang out, we called out to the Father and the Son. We're standing strong, gonna weather this storm. Here's our shoulders to lean on, though our hearts are torn through every day and all night long, still scarred by the memory. But we're strong as a family. Troubles cannot defeat us. We're standing strong. We all met through our love of the music, loving trust, how some monster abused it. The nightmare lasted with the rising sun, on and on since it marked us as survivors of Route 91. We're standing strong, gonna weather this storm. Here's our shoulders to lean on, though our hearts are torn through every day and all night long, still scarred by the memory. But we're strong as a family. Troubles cannot defeat us. We're standing strong. Out in the desert, some living things can still survive. Out of our sorrow, we have dreams we keep alive. We're standing strong, gonna weather this storm. Here's our shoulders to lean on, though our hearts are torn through every day and all night long, still scarred by the memory. But we're strong as a family. Troubles cannot defeat us. We're standing strong. We're standing strong, gonna weather this storm. Here's our shoulders to lean on, though our hearts are torn through every day and all night long, still scarred by the memory. But we're strong as a family. Troubles cannot defeat us. We're standing strong. We're standing strong. We're holding on. We're standing strong.
I am woman, hear me roll. Numbers too big to ignore. 'Cause I know too much to go back and pretend. 'Cause I heard it all before. I've been down there on the floor. No one's ever gonna keep me down again. Yes, I am wise, but wisdom born of pain. Yes, I paid the price. Look how much I gain. If I have to, I can do anything. I am strong. I am invincible. I am woman. But not literally. You can bend but never break me. 'Cause it only served to make me more determined to achieve my final goal. And I come back even stronger, not a novice any longer. 'Cause you deepen the conviction in my soul. Yes, I am wise, with wisdom born of pain. You know I paid the price, but look how much I gained. If I have to, I can do anything. I am strong. I am invincible. I am woman. It's a metaphor. I am woman, watch me grow. See me standing toe to toe as I spread my loving arms across the land. I'm still in embryo with a long, long way to go until I make my brother understand. Yeah, I'm wise, but wisdom born of pain. You know I paid the price, but look how much I gained. If I have to, I can't do anything. I am strong. I am invincible. I am woman. I'm strong. Yes, I'm strong. Yes, I'm strong and invincible. I'm so strong. I ain't invincible. I'm strong, strong, strong. I am invincible, baby. I am strong. I'm invincible. I am strong. Invincible. So strong. Invincible.
That was great. Only Matt Bunson could pull off singing I Am Woman as a man and make it resound so beautifully. That was awesome. I never know what to expect from Matt. Each time I see him, he surprises me with something new. Wow, that was a lot of fun. And of course, remembering Helen Reddy, who wrote that song and who passed away recently. Thank you, Matt, so much for doing that. And you can check out Matt performing I Am Woman Again, and 9 other great pop hits next Sunday, October 18th at 10 a.m. on Facebook/Matt Bunson. And I know you're going to enjoy it, or as Matt would say, you will dig it. And you can also check out Matt at mattbunson.com, and you can hear Matt play great songs just like this one, as I said, at 10 and 10, great pop hits, 1967 to 73 show, and that's coming up October 18th at 10 a.m. So do tune in for that. And coming up next, we have another one of our favorites and our regulars, and she is related through marriage. In fact, she's married to him, to Dr. Blues, who we heard from earlier. William Lieneberg, and Bill, or William as he's known as in the Playboy Mansion. I'm not sure what he's known as. Probably Lean. It's a callback to the Pat Nason thing. If you just tuned in, you're probably confused. Anyway, we enjoy hearing from both of them. This is Cherie Garwood, and the song is called Cycles, written by William Lieneberg.
All barren, leaves falling down, nothing grown on the cold white ground. But as life turns, we see, we know, the sun returns, so all will grow. As winter fell and trees would die, my childhood soul would grieve and cry. And so I learned each year will end, so all of life can begin again. Every cycle turns complete. Some are bitter, some are sweet. Joy and grief, they all give way, blooming to another day. Now your love is hard to hold, seems your gaze is waxing cold. So affection winters too, but I know it will come anew. Every cycle turns complete. Some are bitter, some are sweet. Joy and grief, they all give way, blooming to another day.
Ночью дом покинул я, чтобы не было все зря. Я не знал, куда идти, и я не смог тебя найти. Не был ты, не был я, но в конце все понял, да. Не хочу тебе соврать, все написано в глазах. Твои глаза, твои глаза, твои глаза. Все вокруг, что без тебя, это шоу без огня. На экран я вот смотрю, но во снах тебя ищу. Без тебя я бы пропал, в тех местах, где я бывал. Чтобы я тебе не лгал, я смотрю в твои глаза. Там нет места для меня, нету места для тебя. Чтобы я тебе не лгал, я смотрю в твои глаза. Твои глаза, твои глаза, твои глаза, твои глаза, твои глаза. Все тогда увидел я, там нет тебя и нет меня, никого найти нельзя. нашел везде этот путь, я нашел твою любовь, и в любви нашел я суть. Ничего я не ищу, мою долю подожду, чтобы я тебе не лгал. Я смотрю в твои глаза, там нет места для меня, нет места для тебя, чтобы я тебе не лгал. Я смотрю в твои глаза, твои глаза, твои глаза, твои глаза, твои глаза, твои глаза. Все тогда увидел я, нет тебя и нет меня, никого найти нельзя. Твои глаза, перестал искать тебя, сегодня здесь, а завтра там, наконец пришел себя. Твои глаза, твои глаза, твои глаза, твои глаза, глаза,
Wow, non-duo. Always a joy to hear them play either live or on video. What a wonderful video to accompany that great song. Great arrangement, great performance. And we're going to be seeing a lot more of them coming up. I'm going to tell you about that in a little while. Of course, that song was called Glaza. I'm sorry, I'm going to try to say it again. Tavi, Glaza. Okay, so what that means is in your eyes. I don't speak Russian, but Marina from Non-Duo is actually from Moldova, and so she says, in her words, it's the swamp of Europe, and Paul, the other half of Non-Duo, is from New Orleans, so that is the swamp of the United States, and together with their influences from Eastern folk music and Cajun music, they come together, and they just have this great sound. They're a married couple and a great part of our community, and they will be doing... So that song, by the way, In Your Eyes, comes out on October 20th, and you can check out more about them at nonduo1, that's the number 1.com, and their album release show, now this is really important, I'm going to be tuning into this, and I really hope you do too, is on Saturday, October 17th at 6 p.m. on Facebook and on YouTube. Opening act is going to be the wonderful Cynthia Brando, so it's going to be a great show. And I think, you know, an album release party, you can't go wrong with that. And they're going to be performing live, and then we're going to be able to hear their album, and it's just going to be a great event. So hopefully you guys will tune into that. I'm very much looking forward to it. It's in my calendar. So as long as I don't fall asleep before the show, I'm definitely going to be there. And life is good. Life is good. Coming up now, thank you, Non-Duo, by the way. Thank you for that wonderful song and submitting that great video. Coming up next, we have a gentleman by the name of John Collar, and he's going to be performing with Randy Rivera, and the song is called Just You and Me Tonight.
Hey, you and me, you're here to say to me, hey, you and me tonight? You and me?
I don't know, but we'll have to talk about this.
But
it's all right.
All right.
I love you, man.
I love you, man.
Bring down the noise. Lower the bass. It would be a delight if it's you and me tonight. A table for two with a city view. It would be a delight if it's you and me tonight. moon. Right now, I'm high as a kite. It would be a delight if it's you and me tonight. I'm feeling good inside when you walk into that room. You brighten up my night like a big shining moon. Right now, may I have this dance? It would be a delight if it's you and me tonight. Oh, baby, hold my hand. You and me tonight. You and me tonight. You and me tonight. You and me tonight. You, me tonight.
Hey, Owen, check out the blinds.
Ashes in the sky, fire on the 4th of July, and the blood red moon makes it seem like doomsday, and I'm living on the fault line. And I wish that I was just outside of Buellton, on my way to San Francisco, and get stoned with a friend of mine. Yesterday I smelled smoke. Last night I saw the glow. There was a fire out by the Rose Bowl. I heard it on the radio, and I wish that I was just outside of Buellton, on my way to San Francisco, and get stoned with a friend of mine. And then I heard the sirens screaming far away. Sounded like our national anthem being played. Well, maybe I'll be a meteor and burn in fire when I fall, or like some poor pedestrian from Nagasaki with my shadow burned into a wall. And I wish that I was just outside of Buellton, on my way to San Francisco, and get stoned with a friend of mine. Now all that smoke and ash has gone into a big black cloud, and it's going
Thank you so much, Randy Rivera with Buellton. And before that, John Collar with Randy Rivera with Just You and Me Tonight. Now, I'm a straight guy, but I'm listening to John Collar sing that song, and I'm like, woo! I'm starting to get a little bit hot and frisky with all that going on. That was just beautiful. And thank you so much, Randy. Yes, check out the blinds. Thank you for picking up on that. And I have to acknowledge that I did start that. I said last month I was very excited to see that he had the same IKEA blinds as I do here, but they don't look exactly the same color because he's got better lighting than me. But if I had the same lighting that Randy did, they would be the exact same color, and it's exciting, you know. It's kind of like you see a guy with the same car as you, and you wave, and you're like, hey, you know. Anyway, then you're kind of embarrassed as you go by, and you realize, oh, it's not the same car. And I just waved at that guy, and now I'm just going to have to sell my car in case I ever see that person again, and I'm so embarrassed. Anyway, check out the blinds. Thank you, Randy, and thank you for submitting that song. Thank you, both of you, John Collar and Randy Rivera. And next up, we have a gentleman that I've known for a very long time, and let me tell you something he doesn't know, but I'm going to share with you. Last month, I didn't have a video in the show. You know why? Because I waited till the last day to submit, and the day before, it actually filled up. So no, this is just a cautionary tale for you. Anybody who wants to submit for next month, get it in early. That's why I got my song in early next month. And Dolly told me afterwards, she said, yeah, just at the last minute there was one slot, and Bill Lustig got in at the last minute. He took my spot. Thanks, buddy. So Bill, I forgive you. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm going to hold it over you, but good job getting a video in last month when even the host couldn't. Anyway, so glad that he's with us. You're going to love Bill. Bill's a good guy. He's a great songwriter. He's an interesting chap to have a chat with. If we ever go out in public again, perhaps you'll run into Bill. And here he is. This is Bill Lustig, and the song is called Could Have Tried Harder.
There I go, thinking about the road, with a pack on my back, a beat-up hat, like the hobos of old. Trying to decide if I'm running or trying to hide, hoping to see a lost memory as I take another ride. I almost wish you'd say you don't want me to go away. Stay with you now, things will work out somehow. We both know it's a little late. You could have tried a little harder, and I could have tried a little more. We might have gone a little farther, and I might not be walking out your door. But it won't be long till I'm singing a happy song to another face in another place where there's no right or wrong. So I'll take another toke, I'll laugh at one of my jokes. It might ease the pain and clear my brain of all this crazy smoke. You could have tried a little harder, and I could have tried a little more. We might have gone a little farther, and I might not be walking out your door. Well, I worked my hands to the bone, dreaming of a country home, hoping someday things will work out my way, but I never thought that I'd be alone. I'd be alone. We could have tried a little harder, Yeah, we could have tried a little more. We might have gone a little farther, and I might not have ever walked out that door.
When I named this song Fallen in Love at the Laundromat, I knew that everybody would instantly know that this is the story of two people that meet at a laundromat and fall in love. But to make it more interesting for me to write, and hopefully for you to listen to, I decided that I was going to have to use laundry puns in the verses in the bridge to tell the story. I hope you enjoy it. I fell in love at the laundromat. We shared a smile and laugh and had a good chat. You know there ain't nothing wrong with that. Falling in love at the laundromat. My ex put me through the ringer and hung me out to dry. I thought love was all washed up while I was hanging out on the line. But then we met at the coin machine. We were ready for some change. I said, let's take this for a spin and see what we can arrange. We shared a smile and laugh and had a good chat. You know there ain't nothing wrong with that. Falling in love at the laundromat. We started with a gentle cycle, not ready for permanent press. I said you clean up very nice. You look amazing in that dress. You know I need to bounce back, babe, but I don't want no static cling. I just want a fresh start and something more than just a fling. I fell in love at the laundromat. We shared a smile and laugh and had a good chat. You know there ain't nothing wrong with that. Falling in love at the laundromat. Now I'm warm and normal. She's delicate and hot. We gotta see how this unfolds to see what we've got. I don't want a pre-treat, babe. Don't want to tumble dry. I just want some cleansing and tell that stain goodbye. I fell in love at the laundromat. We shared a smile and laugh and had a good chat. You know there ain't nothing wrong with that. Falling in love at the laundromat. We're just having good, clean fun. Falling in love at the laundromat. Falling in love.
Well, Dave, you have done it again. Good, clean fun, and you have us laughing. Jessica, who's in the room with me, sitting over there, just said, I miss Dave. She misses you. It kind of upsets me a little because anytime Dave's mentioned, or like we hear Dave saying, Dave. It has me worried, and you're writing. You are the master of puns, Dave Clausen, if you are watching. That was just fantastic. Had us laughing. You know what? I don't know if you can top that next month. Fantastic, because it is comedy next month. As I keep reminding us, if you have a comedy song and you want to submit it, that was fantastic. You can check out Dave Clausen at daveclausen.com. And there in the video, faking a lefty guitar. It must have been the mirror image. Dave and I have had our chats about lefty guitars, because I'm a lefty guitarist, but I actually play left-handed. And he's lefty, but he's a traitor to the cause of lefty guitarists, and it upsets me a little because there are very few lefty guitarists, and we can't get left-handed guitars because 10% of left-handed people in the world, but only about 1% of left-handers actually play left-handed. So it's very hard for me when I go to try to buy a guitar. I go into Guitar Center now in Pasadena, and I swear it's like a reverse SWAT team. They're like, oh, it's the left-handed guy. They're gone because they don't want to admit that they don't have left-handed guitars. Anyway, I'm going on, but very much enjoyed that lyrics. Put me through the ringer, put me out to dry. He went to the coin machine because we both needed some change. I don't know, only Dave Clausen could pull that off. Gentle cycle, permanent press. I don't know how he does it. Fantastic. Absolutely loved it. And Bill's song too, I should say, before that, Bill Lustig, could have tried a little harder. You can check out Bill also at Flim Flam Music on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube, Flim Flam Music. And glad to see Bill looking and sounding so good. Glad he's recovering. And look forward to hopefully seeing him again next month. But I'm going to get my video in first, just in case he takes that last spot. Moving on now, speaking of comedy, wow, this is somebody that we all enjoy seeing so much. She's got some amazing videos online that are just wonderfully funny. Anybody who's ever seen her perform live knows she just pulls off the theatrical side of performing just to a T, beautifully. I don't know what she has in store. I haven't seen this video coming up, but I know it's going to be wonderful. This is Wynn Wilson, and the song is called Gimme a Reason to Cheat.
Hello, everybody, and greetings from Camp Ocean Pines. This is called Give Me a Reason to Cheat. Give me a reason to cheat and I'll do it. Tell me you don't love me anymore. I've been with you so long that I know I cannot leave you. So give me a reason to cheat and I'll go. I met you back in high school. I loved you right away. At least that's what I thought was love. Together since that day, I've known you way too long, and yet I wanna know you more. In love since the day we met, but a new gal moved next door. Give me a reason to cheat and I'll do it. Tell me you don't love me anymore. I've been with you so long that I know I cannot leave you. So give me a reason to cheat and I'll go. The new gal, she likes yoga. She wears a leotard. Sometimes when I'm lucky, she does it in the yard. She goes to bowl on Wednesdays. Her ball is monogrammed. I wanna see her throw a strike. I'll feel like a new man. Give me a reason to cheat and I'll do it. Tell me you don't love me anymore. I've been with you so long that I know I cannot leave you. So give me a reason to cheat and I'll go. This morning when I woke up, the new gal, she was gone. You are lying next to me in that crappy old t-shirt you have on. I got one that matches. We got 'em at some game. I guess I'm going nowhere. I love you just the same. Give me a reason to cheat and I'll do it. No, I won't. Tell me you don't love me anymore. Please don't do that, darling. I've been with you so long that I know I'll never leave you. So give me a reason to cheat and I'll go. Give me a reason to cheat and I'll I'll do it. Tell me you don't love me anymore. I've been with you so long that I know I'll never leave you. So give me a reason to cheat and I'll go. Give me a reason to cheat and I'll go. Give me a reason to cheat and I'll go. Yay! Here, let's have a view of Camp Ocean Pines, shall we? Okay. Up we go. I have to take you up. Look at, there it is. For all of you who know Camp Ocean Pines. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So long, everybody.
Good day, good evening, good afternoon. I'm here with the purple guitar, the purple sands of time, the crystal ball, and my trusty timekeeper. We've all had a lot of extra time on our hands lately, I think, most of us. I got some good news that my cancer continues to shrink, so that means I might have a little more time than I thought. I want to do this song by Mr. Mellencamp. Save some time to dream. Save some time for yourself. Don't let your time slip away or be stolen by somebody else. Save some time for those you love, for they'll remember what you gave. Save some time for the songs you sing and the music that you've made. Could it be that this is all there is? Could it be there's nothing more at all? Save some time to dream, 'cause your dream could save us all. Save some time for sorrow, 'cause it will surely come your way. Prepare yourself for failure, it'll give you strength someday. Try to keep your mind open and accept your mistakes. Save some time for living and always question your faith. Could it be that this is all there is? Could it be there's nothing more at all? Save some time to dream, 'cause your dream might save us all. Oh yeah. Cast your eyes up to heaven. Oh, what does that mean to you? Try not to be too judgmental, so others will not judge you. Save some time to think Oh, before you speak your mind, many will not understand, and to them you must be kind. Could it be that this is all there is? Could it be there's nothing more at all? Save some time to dream, 'cause your dream might save us all. Oh yeah, your dream might save us all. Looks like I'm out of time. Thank you for watching.
And thank you, Stephen, for sharing that with us. That was Stephen and the Purple Guitar. Song is called Save Some Time to Dream. What a wonderful message by John Mellencamp, and lovely interpretation there, Stephen. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for sharing with us that you're getting better. Good news that the cancer is shrinking, and wishing you great health and happiness from here on in. Before that, of course, we had Win Wilson with Give Me a Reason to Cheat, another very funny song, I assume of her creation. She's at Camp Ocean Pines now. What a beautiful place to be. And comedy theme next month, so we will absolutely expect to hear from Win. If we don't hear from Win, we're in big trouble. Please join us next Sunday next second Sunday, which will be the second Sunday Songwriter Series on November 8th, and that starts at 6:30, goes till 8:30 p.m. And we know, of course, it's a trying time for many people, and we want to try to help to shift the mindset. So our next optional theme, as I said, will be comedy, funny songs. So work on your comedy. Optional theme. If you don't do comedy, that's fine. Just do something lighthearted, or anything that you want. Absolutely open to any kind of song or performance that you want to submit. And if you'd like to submit a video for next monthly showcase, please go to divinerebelmusic.com/showcase. And all tips, by the way, I should tell you, for the last time tonight, are very much appreciated, and they help support our hardworking team. You can check them out. It's in the comments, but it's paypal.me/divinerebelmusic, and also venmo.com/divinerebelmusic. And please help us, if you can, it doesn't cost anything, to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. It would really help us out enormously if you would just go to YouTube and click on the links. It's youtube.com/divinerebelmusic, and also youtube.com/OwenDara. And that will help us to monetize, because if you've got 1,000 subscribers and we put on the show, YouTube actually pays us for doing the show, and that's much more fun. That would actually be so cool. But we thank you for all you do for us, and thank you for being with us tonight. Also, thank you to Dolly and JJ for bringing us all together yet again during current times. We appreciate it much more than ever. And thank you so much to all the wonderful performers, and to you, our audience. We look forward to seeing you again next month. Thank you so much. Good night.